What the fuck's going on? Episode 4. We're getting introduced to Little Gideon today. A reoccurring character. A little villain. A little menace to the fucking community of Gravity Falls. Right off, like at the first 10 seconds of this episode, you can see the Mystery Shack golf cart right here, and it is a totally different color from what it is usually. I'll put up a little image of what it usually looks like, and then you can look and see for yourself that it's like this is like a very this isn't the same fucking golf cart.
At Gideon's tent of telepathy. Void where prohibited, no CODs accepted. Carl, I've always loved you, but I've never had the guts to say it.
So during this little text scroll that Little Gideon's commercial does, which honestly I miss this on commercial. This really brings me back to like the 2015 era of all like the drug commercials on the TV and shit. And they do that scroll that would tell you that your like headache medication would give you like AIDS and all that. That shit was a great time to be alive. A lot of these kids are never gonna experience the text scroll, and future generations that watch this show will not understand the relatability of this, which I find unfortunate. But either way, here's what the text scroll says. There's sirens in the background because I guess there's a pretty bad accident somewhere. Hoping everybody's okay. All that. And so here's what the text scroll says. It goes, void where prohibited, no CODs accepted, the letter P in the word psychics is silent, and used for entertainment purposes only. If unsatisfied, please return unused portioner for a full refund. Side effects may include, but are not limited to, prosperity, wads of cash, fun at parties, tight pants, and 6.2% APR. No money down. Psychic readings may cause a warming sensation in the abdomen. If pain persists, consult your physician immediately. Carla, I've always loved you, but never had the guts to say it. Yeah, dude, them fucking sirens are loud. I don't know if you can hear them. God damn. So in this scene, Grunkle Stan's car is like absurdly long. Like if you notice, the fucking hood takes up like as much space. The hood is like half the car in this scene. Something I noticed, which probably isn't related to anything, is that this guy right here in the back of the line with the fishing hat, his face, it looks just like the dude on the stamp in the opening, the intro or whatever. It looks just like the dude's face on the stamp on the fucking postcard, in the intro. Maybe they're like related or something. I don't know. Alright, we got a new Mabel sweater right here. I believe this is the 8th one. Okay, here I am editing this, and I noticed something. So, when Gideon's doing his little performance thing, and the whole crowd stands up, right before the crowd stands up, Gideon goes and he grabs his amulet, which we see him, that's how he uses his psychic powers. We find that out later in the episode. Dipper, you can hear him make a comment, implying that he didn't stand up on his own. And so that is Gideon using his amulet to make the crowd stand up. Something very evident on the second watch through. I just wanted to get that into this video. And then again, we've got a new Mabel sweater right here, and I believe this is the 9th one. I'm going to have to go back and count maybe, but I probably won't do that because that sounds kind of tedious. And this one, the number 9 sweater, it did make an appearance last episode, but it was like at the very end and Mabel wasn't wearing it. She was just holding it while Larry King's head spoke to her from the vent, recommending her to wear it. So I guess she took his advice. This scene reminds me a lot of when Lord Farquaad came to pick up Fiona. There's some similarities with the characters and the horse and all that, So according to fandom.com, Grunkle Stan is 6'1". And so if Grunkle Stan is 6'1", Gideon's dad has got to be like an easy 7 feet tall. And with the width of him, you know what I'm saying? He's got to be exceeding 400 pounds. Alright, we got another new sweater from Mabel. New sweater number 10. And it's got a little umbrella on it. Very stylish. Very stylish, Mabel.
Feels good.
I'm so glad everything's back to normal.
Okay, Mabel gets on this bike and starts pedaling away, like, really fast. She's wearing a helmet, too, so she had to get on this bike, put on a helmet, start riding in, like, less than 1 second. Like, she runs out of frame and immediately comes back in, like, going full force on this fucking bike. Which it's not like it really takes a long time to, it's not like it takes a long time, you know, get on a bike and start riding it. Like, I think that's kind of the point of a bike. But I'm just saying, like, that's got to be some sort of, like, world record fucking Tour de France type pace. That's impressive. But Gravity Falls definitely has a reputation among being more out there, I guess, in terms of children's cartoons. But this scene kind of, like, watching it, I was thinking, you know, Gideon and fucking Dipper are literally... I'm still hearing them sirens. That's kind of fucked. But Gideon and Dipper literally flew off the side of a fucking tall ass sheer cliff and are now plummeting to their deaths. And without Mabel's like Deus Ex Machina, they would have both been like little baby blue and red stains on the fucking forest floor. That's pretty hardcore stakes for a fucking Disney Channel show, you know? If you look at the little mason jar right here with the paintbrushes and all that Gideon's got, there's a little drawing of a little Bill right here. No, not that little Bill, this little Bill. And yet again, Bill does not make an appearance for another 16 episodes, so these little instances of triangle imagery, it's all leading up to this dude. So the cryptogram at the end of the episode, when deciphered, it says, "Carla, why won't you call me?" And we can only infer that this is the same Carla mentioned at the end of the text scroll on the Gideon commercial. So Carla, I think you need to just give this guy a chance. Thank you very much for watching episode 4. It took me a couple more days than usual to get this one out. You know, just kind of busy. Yeah, I got a life and all that. Hardly, but yeah, I'll have episode 5 out soon enough. Episode 5 is one of my favorite episodes. I'm pretty excited actually to overanalyze or underanalyze or whatever the fuck. I'm still using that as a term, like for this series, overanalyzing or whatever. But I kind of feel like I want to come up with my own thing. Like it is kind of what I'm doing, but I just feel like a copier. You know what I mean? Like a bandwagoner almost. If I'm overanalyzing, rather than just I don't know. I need to come up with another term for whatever the fuck I'm doing. Thanks for all the support and all that. I've been getting way more views on these than I ever would have really expected. So thanks. All right, I'll see you guys in the next episode, episode 5.